So welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial on corn roll. How to corn roll. Maybe you don't know how to corn roll before, or your corn roll is either too tight or too loose. Maybe corn roll you make in your hair and then you can't keep it for more than a few days and then it's all gone bad. So I'm going to show you the techniques you can use to corn roll your hair. I'll try and see if I can take it and show it to you from different angles, from the front, the side, and the back. Stay with me, don't go anywhere. So I'm going to make I'm making it into 6. I'm just making 6 corn rolls in this whole hair. So if you're doing this for the first time or you're not used to making corn roll, especially when you're braiding to the back, it can be tricky when you do the first part. So I will advise you to start from the middle of the face. This is where the middle comes from. Just use the tip of the nose to measure and go in. That's where you get the middle of your hair. So from that, take a straight line to the back. You part it in 2. Then the one on the side, you can still part it in 2 until, so if you're parting, you do an even part. Like assuming, I don't know how to do this, what I'll do is part this in 2 and then this one in 3 to be sure that it balances out, because if I part just about anyhow, I might end up taking too much hair. By the time you're done, you find out that all the hairs don't go straight down. So it's better to part in the middle first before you continue, especially when you are braiding backwards. And then try to get the hair away from your part so that it doesn't get mixed up, and then you can concentrate on what you're doing. Your corn roll with 3 parts in front. 1, 2, 3. Maybe you can just, let's see, just bring out something like this, and then you part it in 3. I normally go with the left hand, but you can go with your right if it's convenient for you. When I get here, I take a little hair. And then I grip. You have to grip so that you can pull the hair together here. You have to grip. The same grip on this side. There are 3 types of cornrow braiding pattern. It's still the same cornrow, but it depends on who braids what. You have the tight one. I'm not going to show you the tight one here because the tight one is not advisable. It's a cornrow you braid that is really, really tight and can affect edges, cause breakage and so on. And then there is the normal cornrow. It looks tight, but it's not tight. And then there is the loose cornrow. And let me just show you that. Why you get loose cornrow is when you braid, instead of taking the hair, you add little by little. You keep going all the way back. This one is even still a bit tight. But there's the one you braid and then you find out that it's like loose. This one will not last. It will not stand the test of time. In a few days, you're just going to see hair all over the place. It becomes rough. So the normal cornrow that is advisable. So we start like your 3 parts in front. I'm not just going to explain this, I'm just going to show you you make sure you grip, and anytime you bring your hand back, make sure you straighten this one. You straighten it. So you just take the hair bit by bit. Don't be in a hurry to get to your destination. You're eventually going to get there. So you straighten as you go, because you're practically just patting the hair with your finger. So for it to be smooth, this one that is going to go over, you have to straighten it with your finger. Make sure you use these 2 fingers to grip the root. Make sure you use it to grip the root as you're corn rolling. Grip. You straighten. Especially if the person has a natural hair, you have to be more careful. But it is easier to cornrow natural hair when you apply water. I apply leave-in conditioner and water. So it's easier to cornrow natural hair when it's slightly damp. Okay, so this is the reason why you straighten. You see the hair is in between the 2 fingers. So you need to give it a direct.
Mommy, don't take it out, right?
No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it there.
Put your hair down. When you get towards the back, the person has to put their head down, because if not, when you braid the hair upright like this, by the time you're done and they put the head down, there's going to be a lot of tension. So when you're braiding, when you get towards the back, the head has to be down, like using your chin to want to touch your chest. So it makes it easier. When she brings up her head, there's no tension at the back. So the hair you part as you cornrow has to be really small. It has to be small. Sometimes when you're cornrolling, it's as if you're on the same spot. But as long as you're parting, it's moving, but not as fast as when you're doing the loose cornrow. So just have a little patience. So just have a little patience and just part it small. Put your finger as close to the hair as possible, as close to the hair that you have here as possible, so you don't add too much hair at the same time, so that your cornrow can be even.